Congratulations to you, Mr. Zach McCormick.
Well, today we have Eddie here again. Come on over here, Eddie. Eddie's gonna be welding the doors shut. We're gonna go a little undersized for the plates to hold my door shut. These are like, what are these, 1/8? They're like 2 by 2.5 plates. I don't know. They're just a whole bunch of old cutoffs I have. So we're gonna be using these to weld the doors shut. While Eddie's doing the doors, I'm going to be doing the axles, and we're going to be getting the axles and hopefully the tie rod in this, and then maybe do the transmission because I'm missing fittings for the transmission. But I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors, and if you guys don't know, I don't have any sponsors. So today, we're sponsored by Zach's Workshop. That is your sponsor right there. If you guys like my shirts, PM me on Facebook and we're going to be selling them. We are going to be getting rid of all these shirts and coming out with new ones soon. I just have to think of a design and then order them and then pay for them and then wait for them to come in and then post those for sale. So we're in the early stages of ordering new shirts. So if you want your chance to get these shirts before they're out, we do have all sizes in stock, but they're going to probably run out quick. Today we got All For Him Racing on there. What derby is this? Williams County. So let's enjoy some Demolition Derby while we build some Demolition Derby cars. Eddie's going to start welding, and I'm going to be taking all these brand new axles that came in, and I get to burn all the boxes, so that's kind of nice. We got a fire going because it's going to be cold today, and we're going to be doing a little bit of welding, so it might get a little smoky in here. We'll update you guys here in a bit, but let's get going. So we've had a little bit of a change of plans. The axles they sent are the wrong axles. They will not go into this motor, so I'm gonna have to order another ones. I'm not sure what that's about. We got Eddie over here still welding. We got the hood on. Let's see if I can see the hood. We got the hood on. We got transmission lines on. Tie rods in. We got the driver's seat in. Oh, and Eddie's welded all the doors. So, oh, let's see if we can get Eddie. So if all the doors rip open, you guys know who to blame. Just joking, Eddie. But we're just trying to get the transmission going, shifter selector going now. But whatever. We're figuring it out. We got a battery in it. Just little things are slowly getting done on it. But, oh, we got the seatbelt put into it, so that's kind of nice. Let's take a look here at the cage. So here you guys go. We got the seatbelt bolted right to the cage now. We got all the crossbars. Gas tank protector needs to be fully welded. And it's starting to look pretty nice in here. I'm actually pretty happy with how this cage looks. This guy here wants to come up with a list of stuff that still has to be done, but I don't think we're anywhere near ready for that. I think the amount of stuff that has to be done is still so great that writing a list would not be time effective yet. So what we're going to do is we're just going to finish up a little bit of stuff and then go for a drive, and then I'm probably going to come back another day and put some threaded rod in it and do a whole bunch of motor things to it to try to get this thing running for you guys here shortly. So we'll be right back. Well, guys, welcome back. Okay. Same video, different day. Today we have a channel I just found, DRC, Die Cast Racing. They race stinky cars down a hill with gravity. It's childish, but I like it. Let's get to the derby car. Okay, so underneath here, we have done a lot. We've got the alternator wired up. We got the starter wired up. We found out that the alternator belt wasn't on, so we put an alternator belt on. We got the shifter in, but we do not have it set up. We got the starter wired. We got the map sensor on. There was something else that we did underneath. Oh yes, this is a V6, so I have to get a piece of metal that goes from the vacuum line to the brake booster to give the brake booster vacuum. We still don't have the right master cylinder on it, so there's no brake lines hooked up. But everything else is hooked up. We did make sure that our motor's grounded. Remember, boys and girls, make sure your motor is grounded. We got the hood mounted up. I think it looks fantastic. Fantastic. We decided to go with a much larger opening on the hood, and there's a reason for that. So I've been doing a lot of these derbies, and the hood gets all kind of pushed in, and you can't check your rad fluid, you can't check your oil. And with the big shows, like when I used to run Meltdown, it's not an issue because you would run on Saturday, and then you have all day Saturday to fix your shit to run Sunday. Wasn't an issue. But these local fairs, if you run, you usually have about 30 minutes, 1 to 2 rounds to fix your car before you get in. So if I can just quickly add water to the thermostat with a giant hood, would be much nicer than just having to take off the hood. You don't have the time. To be honest, you really don't. We still have to put the threaded rod in the front of this. We got most of the cage done, but unfortunately I lost one of the gussets I cut. So we gotta find that. I'm not sure. I got one welded in. I've lost the second. Maybe Steven stole it with all his gussets. We don't know. But I got good news. It runs. So we will be starting it here for you guys here today, but let's take a look at this cage. I like it. So this is why I think maybe Steven stole my gusset. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's not even including all those ones. And I just wanted one per side. That's all I wanted, was just one gusset per side. Like, come on. But we got the cage in, we got it all welded. We got the seat in, we got the shifter in. Again, shifter's not set up because we don't have, axles in, so I don't know what gear the transmission's in. I could probably do it. We decided to put a power seat in this one, mainly because I don't have any new body seats that are non-power that I can swap in. We got the cage all bolted in. I'm really liking this cage, so I think I might actually paint it. But we still haven't come up with a name for this car. I kind of like the nutty ones, but I just noticed this today. It kind of buffs up. And I don't know if you guys can see it. But that is a beautiful paint job. Like, beautiful color underneath this thing. So we haven't really decided if it's going to be like D's nuts or like the nuts with a squirrel, or maybe a diamond in the rough maybe. But it does clean up pretty damn good. Like, this was a beautiful car. Too bad it just sat in my backyard. But let's get to the point where all you guys are really wanting, and that's to hear this thing run. So we set this one up super simple. Down there is where you have your alternator and your fuel pump and the main power. And then up there is where you have your computer. And then that blue wire that's right zip tied above the positive is your starter. So let's see if we can get this thing to run here. So all we're gonna do is hook up the computer. We're gonna get Moretz. All you guys make fun of me for Moretz, but. So we got the fuel pump on, we got the computer powered, and we're gonna touch it. I think that thing runs pretty damn good. What's our oil pressure? And oil pressure is not that good. We got 50 pounds. Oh, the computer came unplugged. I didn't have Moretz on it, but she runs. I think there's like soot falling from the ceiling. So this engine here is actually a pretty tired engine. It's been to meltdown 3 times. It ran Georgetown, it ran Bolton. This has been a damn good engine for me. That ran Bolton in this is 2026, so it ran Bolton in 2024, Georgetown in 2024. It ran Meltdown 2024, Meltdown 2023, Shelburne 2023, Meltdown 2022, Shelburne 2022, and I think Bolton 2022. So like, this motor has been a damn good motor to us. I'm not worried about the 50 PSI of oil pressure. It's got oil. That makes me happy. But we got some Subaru and Toyota floor mats on it to stop water from getting on the computer. I'm liking this, but the next thing I think I'm gonna do, and probably off camera, is just paint the cage. I don't want it to get rusty. I like this cage. It looks beautiful. Steven wants me to use like, take trim clad paint, mix it 50-50 with gas and put it through an air sprayer. But my problem is I have a fire going, and I think if I fill the air here with like a 50-50 mix of gas particles and paint, that it might explode. So we're just gonna brush it on because maybe I'm old school. But I honestly feel like this car is taking forever. It is March, and this car has been in here since October. So this car here, I've taken my time on, but my God, I just want it done. I'm not even started the trunk yet. I still don't have axles in it. I don't have the steering done. I don't have threaded rod in it. There's still a lot to do to this car. But the fact that the hood is on, it runs, and the cage is done makes me feel pretty damn good. So thanks for watching, guys. And we'll be seeing you back here later on Zach's Workshop.